In Bangkok, there are search and rescue operations at a building that had been under construction collapsed after Friday's 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck neighbouring Myanmar. At least 11 workers were reported dead as of yesterday. For family members, it is an agonising wait for the news, as Laura Westbrook reports from Bangkok.
Rescuers here in Bangkok are continuing to search around the clock to try to find those trapped beneath the rubble after a 33-story building that was under construction collapsed. Now, there's been a lot of activity. They've been bringing in excavators to try to shift enormous amounts of debris out the way so that they can find those underneath. Officials reportedly said the building collapsed like a pancake and the rescue work has been difficult, but they have vowed to keep going. And joining the effort are hundreds of rescuers, paramedics and other social workers, volunteers here too, handing out food and water to the exhausted workers. For the family members of the missing, it's an agonising wait. Some praying for news of their loved ones. Among them is Samarat Singthong, whose brother-in-law is missing. She came here to be with her sister and other relatives.
We will keep hoping for his return. Even if it is a small possibility, we still hope for a miracle.
As the operation enters into its third night, people here can only watch and wait. Laura Westbrook for SABC News, Bangkok.
All right, well, now that the sun has risen, Laura is with us again to give us an update from Bangkok. Laura Westbrook, talk to us about these rescue operations. Obviously, we saw the report from last night, but this morning, any luck in finding some survivors? Any updates for us as yet?
Yes, here in Bangkok, as you can see, life is relatively back to normal, but the focus is very much on the site of this building that was under construction that collapsed at the time of Friday's earthquake. The search and rescue operation is still very much ongoing. We were there overnight and we saw excavators shifting the massive amounts of debris out the way to try to get to those who are believed to be trapped underneath. Dozens of workers remain missing, and the search and rescue operation is still ongoing. We have heard from officials and they said that they will keep going. But for the relatives who are waiting to hear news of their loved ones, it really is an anxious time. And as we are getting to Monday afternoon, the 72-hour window, this crucial window, is narrowing.
And certainly updates from Myanmar as well, because, I mean, this is where a lot of the devastation was felt. I know that you're in Bangkok at the moment, but do you have any news coming from there?
Yeah, that's right. In neighbouring Myanmar, it is what we're getting reports that there is widespread damage. Officials have said at least 1,700 people have been killed, thousands are injured, and the United Nations has said that there is widespread damage, including to critical infrastructure like bridges, roads, and communication. The UN has also said that there is a severe need for medical supplies such as trauma kits and blood bags. And we have heard there are international rescue teams that have started to arrive into the country from China, from India. Thailand is also sending people, as well as Hong Kong and Singapore. But we're hearing from aid agencies that getting that aid to these crucial areas that need it, that is going to remain a challenge. One of the key areas is the second largest city of Mandalay that was only 17 kilometers from the epicenter of this earthquake. That is a particularly hard-hit area. One aid worker I spoke to yesterday said that many people were still too scared to go back into their homes, and so they have spent another night sleeping out into the open. And of course, the situation there is complicated by the fact that there is this ongoing armed conflict that has been ongoing since 2021, when the military junta seized power, ousting the democratically elected government. And since then, there has been an armed conflict in Myanmar. And that too is complicating an already dire situation there.
Right. Laura Westbrook, thank you for the update. Laura is in Bangkok and talking to us about the devastating impacts that we saw from that 7.7 magnitude earthquake in both Bangkok and, of course, in neighbouring Myanmar.